Hello busy people, welcome back to my channel Leetcode for you. Today I am going to solve daily Leetcode challenge largest number. The question states that given a list of non-negative integers nums, arrange them such that they are form the largest number and return it. Since the result may be very large, so you need to return a string instead of an integer. So let us see the constraints, which is num's length lies between 1 to 100 and each num's element should lies between 0 to 10 power 9. And also we are provided with some examples. We'll try to analyze these examples so that we'll get a clear cut idea how to solve this problem in various languages. So first we'll analyze the problem. So in example 1 we are provided with nums array which is 10, 2, and our final output is to return a string which is the highest number formed with these nums array. So since we have to return a string, first we'll convert nums array into string array, so that again we'll store this nums array in the form of strings. In next step we'll use a custom comparator which is used to sort a string array. Before sorting, our string array looks like 10, 2 as strings in the array, but after sorting we get our nums string as 2, 10 because here we are using custom comparator to get a highest number. Here we have two places in which we can form the highest number. So for this string array we have two cases, like first case is 10, 2. If we make it and string we'll get 1 or 2, but in another case we have 2 and 10. If we make these as a string we'll get as 210, which is a highest number. So for this we use custom comparator in which can form a highest number with the string values. So after sorting we'll get our nums str as 2, 10, in which we can form a highest number which is 210 and will return it as a string. So as same the second example also demonstrates in the same manner, like we are provided with a nums array which is 3, 30, 34, 5, 9, and in output we got 9534330 as our highest number. For that first we'll convert our nums array into a string array to which we are going to form a highest number using custom comparator. So before sorting, our string array looks like this: 3, 30, 34, 5, 9 as a strings. After the custom comparator sorting, we'll get our string array as 9, 5, 34, 3, 30 as a strings, because in custom comparator we are taking the sum of two digits and we are comparing it with others. So in this manner it will sort our nums str array so that we can form the highest number by adding all these strings in order. So in custom comparator we are sorting it in a descending order in which we can form the highest number from index 0 to the length of the string array. So finally we'll convert our string array into string and return it as a string. So finally we have an edge case. If while sorting our string array, if we get 0 at index 0, then we can finally return our highest number as 0, because let us analyze these examples. In this nums array we are provided with two numbers, which is 0 comma 0. If we sort this using comparator, again we'll get same array as 0 comma 0, in which our highest number we get from this array is 0, so we'll return our highest number as 0. So it is our edge case. So for that we'll make an extra if statement and we'll analyze it after custom comparator immediately. If we get our nums str index 0 as 0, then we'll directly return 0 as our highest string. If not, we'll just do custom comparator and we'll add a pawn, we'll return our whole string, which is our highest number. So if we analyze this example 2 here, first we'll sort 3 comma 30. So if we see 3 comma 30, here also we'll get two cases, like first 3 then 30. If we add these two, we'll get it as 330, and in other case we have 30 and 3. So in this case we'll get a 303. So 303 is less than 330. So we'll just keep as it is, because these are in correct order. Again we'll move to another one. So 34 and 3, we'll compare it with 34 and 3. Here we'll get 334 is as one number and 343 as another number, so we'll just swap it here, 34, and we'll keep 3 here. So here 34 and here 3, and again we'll just see 5 and 30. So again we'll get the same case, like we'll get two cases, 345 another case is 534. Since 534 is greater, just will swap this here and 34 to here. So in same case as a 9 also will swap to here and here. So in this case we'll just sort our nums string array to this array, like 9 5 34 3 comma 30, in order in which we'll get a highest string by adding upon all the string values as 1. Finally we'll return that string array into a string and we'll return it. So we'll just do coding in Java and we'll submit it. So first step is to convert our nums array into string array. For that I will create a string array which is of nums length. Then I'll just move all the nums values into string array by converting it. So str of I is equals to string dot value of nums of I, so that integer value will be converted into string and store it in a string array. So next our step is to use a custom comparator and sort the digits in which we can form our highest number required. So for that I'll use arrays.sort string array str. We use new comparator string array. So I'll use a public int compare method string n1 string n2. So these method will sort our array in ascending or descending order. So our condition is to take two values at a time and see whether those order will form a highest number or not. So in that condition we have two cases. Like first case is str1 is equals to n1 plus n2. So first we'll see 3 comma 30 value, and in another case we'll see 30 comma 3 value. So which sum will form a highest value. So for that I'll use n2 plus n1. So finally I'll just compare string 2 dot compare to string 1. So it will sort in a descending order of highest numbers, in which after adding upon them will form a highest number. So our custom comparator is ready. Then I have already mentioned, after comparator sorting we have to see one thing, like we have one edge case. I have already mentioned in this edge case, if we get a 0 at sorted string array at 0th index, then we can say that the highest number formed is 0. So we'll blindly just check one condition, like our str of 0th index dot equals 0. So 0th index have any string equals to 0, then we'll just return 0 as our highest number. Else we'll just form a new string which is to be formed, and we'll just add upon all string array elements into that string, and we'll finally return that. So for that I'll make a for loop int j is equals to 0, j less than string dot length, and wait, j plus plus. So here I'll just add every string array value to our new string s. So for that str of j. So finally I'll return our newly formed string, which is the highest number formed from the nums array. So we'll just run it and see our final result. Wow, successful, and we'll try to submit it. 98% faster. So here if we see time complexity of this program, here we are using a for loop which is of n length. So our time complexity is n, plus we are using custom comparator which is big O of n log n, and finally we form a new string by using a for loop which is of n length. So our final time complexity of this program is big O of 2n plus n log n.